Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Master Lucifer with Lucifer's Gaming. I'm bringing you my Watch Dogs review. Finally, I know it's been some time. It's already been out for actually it's been out for a week now, yeah. So, just start off, let's go ahead and talk about it. It's the big thing on everybody's mind with this game, the graphics downgrade. As you can see, there's not no windstorm. There's still some trash and a little bit of particle effects blowing around, but yeah, that's the extent of it. There's quite literally nothing special. They got rid of a lot of the particle effects. They downgraded the textures quite a bit, especially with the trees and plants and stuff. But, it still looks great, obviously. I wish I could show you guys some weather effects, but it's not raining right now. And the rain is actually quite spectacular still. It's probably one of the only things they still got right. But, yeah. So let's go ahead and get on to the rest of it. The game looks populated, right? I mean, you can see a bunch of people here. I press this thing, he pulls up the profiler and brings up profiles, This person, Chaim Margaret, regularly calls talk radio. Age 28, occupation credit analysis, income $57,400. It's a nice little thing. This guy's got a clown fetish. Almost makes the world seem populated. And I say almost because, to me, it's an illusion. It's all randomly generated. If I was online playing with some of my buddies right now, all of this, every single one of them, would actually have different things for him than what they do for me. So, that alone, it's kind of...
That's right. Hey, mind your own business, friend.
In a way, it's expected, They did what they could. They randomized it so that, you wouldn't be seeing the same thing over and over and over again, which you end up seeing anyways. So, but outside of that, there's a lot of cars. Kinda. We've all seen it in GTA. But, that's that. So, the hacking on this game. You already saw me hack one person for their money, because I like stealing people's money. And that's pretty much what you're going to be doing a lot at the beginning, because you want to unlock stuff, because nothing's cheap. So you're going to hack people like this. This guy has an item of interest. It's going to tell me where to find it. You do that. You get your money, you get your items of interest, a couple of little things like that from the blue guys. Some of which are the crimes detected and crimes in progress kind of stuff. But, oh, look at that, I'm being invaded. I got to show you guys the invasions. When you're being invaded, it tells you that up there in the top corner. And you get this little blue, purple circle that you got to come find this guy in. And it'll tell on all these people, not the hacker, if it's not the hacker. Here's the thing. It'll grab the person that's not the hacker really easy. The hacker, on the other hand, not so much. So I'm checking back here because a lot of times they like to hide back here. Which makes sense. It's what I do. So, apparently I was wrong where he was at, so he's somewhere over here. And, go and get ready to be a dick. We're gonna get that ready. And I'll show you what that does here in a little bit. But as the time goes, I think it's every 25%. Oh, hey, look, he's outside the area. I know where he's at now. Anytime that it does that kind of thing. Every 25%, it automatically adjusts. So as you can see, the circle keeps getting smaller and smaller. And this guy's got to be somewhere near the edge of the fucking area, because he stepped out of it for a little bit. And you would think I'd be able to find him, but apparently I suck. Unless he's on a roof. I really hope not. I don't know. I even know how to get up there. So, here I am. I'm running around looking for this guy. It's almost at 75%. I still haven't found him yet. I just got hit by a car. Look at this. He's in this small area over here. So now I'm going to show you what this jam comms does. I press the RB button. It freezes it so he can't hack me. Huh. There's nobody in this. So this is where he was in that car. I have no idea where he's actually at.
Yeah, that's not annoying.
God damn it. So he's probably going to beat me on this one because I can't seem to find him. And he's probably going to be like right fucking next to me the entire time.
Damn it.
Kind of bullshit. So yeah, here we are. He's about to win.
Seriously?
Oh, look at that. He was on a motorcycle and I never saw him. I suck, apparently. So there you go. That's the online hacking. So, you've seen it. I was going to bring it up later. But, oh well. So, back to what I was going on about with the hacking getting redundant. You know, you run around with your profile out. You find people to hack. You start off trying to hack because, quite honestly, you want more weapons, right? You hack people like this. It gives you conversations on where some shit is. You hack people with money. You know, you're like, yay, money. But that gets redundant quite fast and almost pointless. Because I've got, if you look up in that top right hand corner, $1,816,935 with everything I want bought. Every weapon is bought. We'll just pull up the wheel here and go through it. I've got all these on the fucking assault rifles, all these on the pistols and SMGs, fucking all the shotguns, all the snipers and grenade launchers. I literally cannot buy any more weapons. I've bought all of them. So it doesn't have a lasting purpose, in my opinion, outside of the crime detected and stuff like that. The other thing is the good and evil type situation they've got in this, to where you can be good or evil by, you know, helping people or stealing stuff or injuring civilians or catching criminals. And they talked about originally it was supposed to do that if you hacked people. Just as an example, I think I just hacked this lady. She's in therapy for arachnophobia. I probably shouldn't have just stolen that money from her, but it didn't do anything against me. It was this under hypnotherapy for OCD. Gonna go and steal all of her money too. You know, I just stole $11,000 from her. Doesn't do anything against me. Recent large cap withdrawal. We'll go ahead and steal your money too. But it doesn't do anything negative or positive to you. Not even. It doesn't matter what you steal from who. That being said, if there's a crime going on and the person has a knife and you shoot them, you lose points because it's unwanted violence. If they have a gun and you shoot them, you gain points because apparently guns and guns go together. But yeah, so you got that. It's kind of disappointing in that sense. It allows you to hack whoever you want. So, getting back into the online invasions, you guys already saw what happens when somebody hacks you. At first, you're going to love it. It's a giant game of hide and seek, as I like to put it. You either go into somebody's game and you're hiding and they have to find you, or they're in your game and they're hiding and you have to find them. Very fun. I enjoy it. I suck at it trying to find them. I'm pretty good at hiding, apparently, but that kind of goes against itself, though, because you're going to get extremely infuriated with it if, say, for instance, I was to pull up to this criminal convoy here, and I'll get into what that is later. I'd get off, I'd get up here, I'd go to press Y on it to start it, and it would tell me not available because somebody is invading your game. You would have to then find that person, wherever they might be hiding, before they hack you, or while they're hacking you, or just wait however long it takes for them to hack you, and then do it. So, it kind of sucks. You know, there's a little bit of disappointment with that. It gets annoying, for sure, when you're trying to do shit and people keep hacking you. There's also online tailing, which I'll go ahead and I'll try to get a game for you guys. We're going to go and pull up the smartphone here, go to online contracts, and tailing here's on the left-hand side. But while we're in this menu, I'll go and show it off a little bit. You got your online free roam, which is 1 to 8 players. Online decryption, which is 3 to 8. And for both of these, you can do a public or private game. You got your join public, join private. This one's got your join public, join private, or view leaderboards. For the online hacking, the online tailing, and the CTOS mobile challenge, it's whoever it puts you in a game with. And then again, for online racing, it's public, private, or leaderboards. So you can't really hack your friends or tail your friends unless you get lucky. So we're going to request a tailing target. And while we're doing that, I'm actually going to get off the motorcycle here. I'm going to show you the different cars in the game, just as while we're... Oh, look at that. Never mind. We got into a game. So since we're getting a game, I'll go and go back onto online tailing. I've joined 2 games prior to this, both of which sucked. Because the first one I joined in, the guy was running around killing everybody, just shooting everyone. So that was kind of annoying. You know, it's kind of hard to not be conspicuous when you're trying to follow the guy that's shooting everybody. Outside of that, the other one I joined, the guy was having a giant shootout with the police on a rooftop. Shite. I'm not going to be able to catch up to him. So I'm going to fail this one too. Because there's no way in hell I'm going to be able to catch him without looking retarded. But, we'll try anyways. You know, he's on a rooftop. It's kind of hard to, hack somebody and profile them and tail them inconspicuously when they're on a rooftop. It just doesn't work. Especially if they're having to shoot out with police, because the NPCs in this game will run away. They don't want to be around anything like that. So, both times I've tried it have been a complete and utter fail. We'll go and get up here so I can show you what it is. Thing is you want to look like you're an NPC. And, I'm just gonna sit here, try to look inconspicuous. I don't know what this guy's doing, but I think he's gonna fucking realize it's me real fast. So what you gotta do is you gotta observe him the entire time. Which you might be thinking to yourself, okay, that's not hard. It gets annoying, because, I mean, as you can see, he's looking for me right now. He's running around. You see, he's going to run downstairs where I can't see him anymore. Oh, there he is. If he starts coming this way, I'm going to run away, though. But, so you just got to observe him until that thing hits 100%. Sounds pretty easy, right? It's not. He's profiled me. See, I suck at this.
Shit.
I don't do the tailing. He's shooting at me. He really wants me dead.
Oh.
So now I've got to escape, right?
Oh, man. No.
Well, he sucks at shooting, so that's the good thing.
Damn it.
For now. As you can see, I'm trying to evade him, and it's not exactly working out to my favor.
Fuck. Shit.
But if you fail, you gotta evade. If you successfully evade, both parties will receive notoriety points, which go towards just your notoriety skill tree. Oh, great, he's coming after me. He saw me. I'm gone, though. There we go.
Not my best finish.
God, that was horrible. But as you can see, I still got points for it. I got 140, somehow. And that 140 notoriety points goes strictly towards your notoriety skill tree, which is completely separate from your normal skill tree, and I'll get into that one later. So, you just saw what online tailing is. You know, it's a little bit of a challenge. It's kind of annoying. But, outside of that, they're fun. You know, they just get annoying when you're trying to do a mission, you're trying to start a mission, I should say, and one pops up. You can't do a mission and one pop up, because when you're doing a mission, it takes you off the online. Now, if you shut off the online so that you can't have any invasions, you can still do the decryption, the races, and the free roam. You just can't do the other stuff, the other three. And that right there kind of sucks. So, I think I'm going to go ahead and try to find a gang hideout and do one of those, just so I have something to do. But let's go ahead and get out of this car. I'm going to show off the cars on demand real quick. You've got different sections here, you know, budget, heavy, motorcycle, muscle, performance, sport, and truck. Under budget, you got all these things, and you do it using the right thumbstick. Well, all these. If it doesn't have a price next to it, you can call it in. These I haven't unlocked yet. I either haven't gotten in them or I haven't gotten far enough in the store for them. And you got your, you know, these are the trucks. Right here, these are, these ones have prices next to them, these ones don't. If I'd bought this, I could call it in for free at any time. We're going to go to muscle, because I like muscle cars. Muscle cars are awesome, you know? Everybody knows that. But we'll buy this one, because why not, you know? So you call it in. Okay, apparently I can't call in a vehicle currently, which means somebody's probably hacking me. Which blows ass and swallows. We're going to come over here to a boat. We're going to take a boat. See if that that lets us get away. It'd be hard to properly hack somebody if they're on a boat. You got to chase them, right? So, you know, you got that. And it sucks. That's how it is. But you call those in, it's supposed to put it somewhere near you. Sometimes you got to go quite a distance to get to one. So, yeah. The content of the game. We're going to go and stop right here because I think it's a good enough area. We'll go and go over here. We're going to go to progression tree because I'm going to show off the content. Minor spoilers, kinda. You know, it's going to tell you what actually is all in the game. And what you can unlock doing shit, but I mean, it's not like you weren't going to find that out anyway. So we'll start right here with main missions. There's 5 acts. Each one has a set number in it. So with the first act, there's 9 missions. The second act, there's 15. Third act, there's 6. Fourth act, there's 8. And then the fifth act, there's 1. So each one of these actually unlocks stuff as you, and here, you know, well, just as a demonstration with Act 2, at one point in time during Act 2, I unlocked this car. Kind of cool, right? This one I don't unlock anything. This one I unlocked 2 more cars. So, I'm currently on Act 3, just at the beginning. I've only done one of the missions on Act 3. So, in total, I've done what? 25, right? Yeah. I've done 25 missions for the story. That's taken me about 4 hours. I still have 14, 15, yeah, 15 more to go. I'm expecting it to take me another 3 or so hours. But this is me doing it fast as fuck, not even taking my time during any of it. I don't try to be stealthy. I walk in, I shoot everybody when it fucking gives me the option to. So, you're looking at about a 10-hour campaign if you're going to try to be stealthy and hack shit. And that's the cool thing about this. You can use hacking to pretty much get through the entire mission, the entire story, without having to shoot. It's really cool. Next, you got your side missions. There's a lot of content in this, so bear with me here. With the side missions, you got your criminal convoys, crimes detected, fixer contracts, and gang hideouts. Each one of these, as you progress in it, unlocks stuff. For instance, this one unlocks a critical focus and a weapon. This one unlocks quick switch and a weapon. This one unlocks cars. This one unlocks weapons. It's really cool, you know, it gives you a reason to actually want to do them, because as you're doing them, you unlock stuff. Just as an example, if I did 10 of these criminal convoys, I'd get this sniper rifle. And the special weapons, like for instance, the sniper rifle here, this revolver, and, well, none of those, but for instance, just these two, you can't buy those from the store. Those are specialty weapons that you get from completing the side missions. Next, get your investigations. You got human trafficking, burner phones, QR codes, missing persons, and weapons trade. These are all these are similar to stuff that was in the Batman Arkham games. For example, the QR codes. If you remember in the question marks type challenge things from the Arkham games where you had to line up through your investigation thing and see the question mark, if you know what I'm talking about. You had to line up the dot with the rest of the question mark. It's similar to those. There's these QR codes throughout the world, and you just find them and you line them up. I've done all 17 of them. So I've unlocked this golden Tommy gun, because why not? You know, it's Chicago. So you do that, and that's how those work. You know, the rest of these are just you find them, and every time you do one of them, it does an audio code with it, or an audio file. And those audio files kind of give a little bit of a backstory to some of the stuff that's currently happening in the game. So it's kind of nice, you know, it gives you that backstory to it, gives you more information as to what's going on. These are your collectibles, and this one right here, this is Song Sneak. It's you got to find all the apps, all the songs throughout the whole freaking world, and a few of them you can only unlock through the story. Next, you got your privacy invasions, which is I'll show you guys one of those later. They're kind of creepy sometimes. Some of them are funny, some of them are creepy. There was one. Just a little spoiler, there was one, the guy's standing at a window, and well, my bad, that's something else. This one, he's sitting on a couch talking to a mannequin. It's just creepy as fuck. You got your CTOS towers, your CTOS breaches, your city hotspots, and your audio logs. Now these, the towers, they're throughout the world. I've already done all of them, so I can't even show you what they are. They're throughout the world. There's 13 of them. You do them all, and as you do them, it marks all of these on your map. It'll mark all of these, and it'll mark all of the investigations on your map, except for the songs. The songs you have to find on your own. And you're sitting there thinking, well, that kind of gets rid of the investigation part, right? You're actually finding it yourself, and yeah, it does. If you want to do it without this, you know, without it being marked on your map, run around and do it before we do all the towers. You know, it's that simple. But there's 100 hotspots, city hotspots, and all you gotta do for those, you just go around to different places on the world, and you press up on the D-pad. I'll see if I can't find one later on, but we'll go into here. Next is online contracts. You got your online tailing, online race, online hacking, and online decryption. Hacking, racing, and tailing actually gives you achievements if you complete them all. Outside of that, they give you other stuff. Like this one gives me SG90, which I don't even think I have. And then a silenced fucking vector, which I want, and I suck at tailing, so I'm probably never going to get it. Then you got your races, which you do 9 of, and you get a car. And then your hacking, you get these weapons, which can actually be bought from the game store, so don't even worry about those. The Chicago way, you have the only way to get it through online decryption. And then same with the heavy duty loadout, which is a light machine gun. So, oh, look at that! This actually unlocks other things. So ignore that. This is just loadouts. It gives you different loadouts for online. I was mistaken. I haven't done the online decryption too much, so I really don't know much about it. But moving on, mini games are next. You got your shell game, poker, NVZN, drinking game, chess, and cash run. each of these unlocks something. You know, this unlocks a little handgun. You can buy this handgun from the gun store. You don't need to do that. The pile driver is only through the drinking game. And you got to get through the 5th level versus one opponent in the drinking game to unlock that. To get this, you have to level 10 in all 3 drinking game opponents. It takes some time. This just unlocks a perk. This unlocks a bike. And this unlocks XP bonus. So, the progression wheel, obviously, there's a decent amount of stuff here. This is a friggin' brand new IP for him, you know? So, for that, there's quite a bit of stuff in this game. I'm impressed with it. Next, we're going to move on to the skill tree. Your skill tree here is in 4 things. You know, obviously, hacking is going to be your major one. You know, you got 3 things on hacking, you got 3 things on combat. Those are your 2 major ones. I've already got combat completely unlocked. Or, my bad, hacking and crafting completely unlocked. You also got your driving, combat, crafted, right? So, just an example, we're going to go into this one. So this, some of these actually require you to do one of the side missions or one of those things to be able to put a point towards your criminal or your perks here. So some of these you have to do the side missions to unlock. The nice thing about this is your notoriety points, which is the online stuff, is completely separate. So you don't have to worry about that. There's an achievement for maxing out the skill tree. It does not include the notoriety skills. So don't worry about that. If you turn off online, you lose all of this right here, the notoriety skills. So you don't have to worry about that too much. Now, outside of that, it gives you your little statistics here. It just tells you how much money, unclaimed bank accounts that have been hacked, and total looted goods. Nothing really big. And then your reputation there on the right-hand side. If you look at that, the blue on the right is how good I am. If it was to go to the left, I'm assuming it'd be red, and that'd be how bad I am. I don't know. The only way you can really be bad is if you go around shooting everybody and killing everybody randomly. So there's that. I already showed you those. Here's a thing with the city hotspots. It marks it on here. You can also look at the ones you haven't visited yet, or you can look at the ones you have visited. There's gifts at the ones that you haven't visited. We're just going to click on the bank here. You can leave a gift, or you can collect a gift. You gotta go to the actual spot to collect them, though. So, we can't do that, and I'm not even going to bother going to one. You got your fixer contracts, digital trips, NVZN, cash run, your challenges, song sneak, audio logs, and media app. The media app is your songs. You can do soul, blues, jazz, hip-hop, rock, punk rock, folk, electronica, or all. You can remove all of them, you can add all of them. It's kind of cool. You can play that at any time. You don't even have to be in a vehicle. Your song sneak, actually, when you're running around, grabs songs around you, which is kind of nice. You got to actually hack the song to get it, but yeah. So, there's that for you. And moving on now. Actually, that might just about be it. So, I'm going to go ahead. We're going to go do a gang hideout. Let's pull up the map here, mark the nearest gang hideout, and we'll do that so you can see what the combat is. And we'll do a fixer mission after that so you can see how the driving actually is. And I'm probably not the best person for the driving in the game considering how I drive, but I'll show you it anyways. Because why not, right? So, we're going to go in here. By the way, your phone's apparently waterproof because I just went diving and look at this, it still works. You can hack a lot of stuff. The horse you ride. I'm going to hack that, and people are going to turn and look at it. Because they don't know why it's working, you know? They don't know why it just started up. So that's kind of cool. You know, there's different ways to distract people through the world. I highly recommend, if you do start playing this, level up your hacking tree first. It gives you a lot of cool stuff. And then unlock the very first thing in the driving app. Because that allows you to just walk up and unlock a car. But we're up here. We're going to see if we can't call in one of these cars on demand. We're going to go back to this muscle car I just unlocked because I want it.
Your chariot
Sweet.
awaits.
So there you go. It marks it on your map with that little thing. It's At first I thought it was a controller, but obviously it's not a controller. That's just me being stupid. But, you know, it parked it way the hell away from me. Why couldn't it have parked it closer, you know? Heck, look at that. This is a nice car. This is what the first step in the thing does. It lets you just unlock the car and get in and start it. Otherwise, you'd have to break the window. So, I'm going to run down here. You can hold B and you can free run. It's very similar to the Assassin's Creed free run, and why not? It is Ubisoft. So here we go. We're going to drive in this. Maybe show you off the driving just in this. I might not do a fixture contract then. But, the driving's really not too terrible. You know, yeah, the streets are kind of small, but they're realistic in that way. You know? There's not fucking 100 feet wide streets in Chicago. And if there were, then holy shit, I must have missed something the last time I was there. So we're going to go up here to the gang hideout. Just so you can see the combat a little bit, because normally I just go around shooting civilians, but I actually like having my reputation kind of good.
I'll pay this guy a little visit. I doubt he'll like my visit, but it'll give him something to think about in the hospital.
So while we're loading into this and it's doing its thing, and we're going to run over here to this target. This is, in fact, in the Assassin's Creed universe. There's a couple things that happen through it that actually are related to Assassin's Creed, one of which is a video of which a kid is playing Assassin's Creed. The other is a little minor, but it has to do with something in the main Assassin's Creed story. So we're not going to get into that at all. We're going to pull this out. We're going to go over here. We're going to duck down. Now with these, you're supposed to knock down the target, which it sucks. Mainly because I like to just shoot people like that. Thankfully, I can just shoot all these guys. It's just a specific target that I gotta knock down and not kill. But for instance, say I wanted to distract these guys. I could go over here and trip the car alarm. And if anybody was actually over here, they would have gone and looked at it. These guys apparently don't care enough. But like that guy, he would have looked at it. The other guy I shot probably would have looked at it. We're just gonna be sneaky over here and walk up here and continue to shoot them. I currently got a silenced weapon. This is a weapon that you have to unlock by doing the missions. We're gonna blow this up because why not? And then we'll burst that. And like I said, why not? You know. Oh god, they almost saw me. Nice thing about a silenced weapon. Now I can just shoot them all. I'm not worried about it. So, you can actually pick up the weapons off the ground as well. That may have gone against what I wanted. Okay, as you can see, they just saw me. So I might even die. We're gonna try not to. So they just saw me, so now's a good opportunity to switch to a better gun. Once they see you, they do start looking for you. If you're in a stealth mission, you automatically fail. Which makes sense, right? Oh look, that guy thinks he's gonna call.
Looking good.
We're gonna craft this and use it real quick. So that they can't call out. That jams comms so that they can't bring reinforcements. Oh, whoops, I just shot the target. I was apparently supposed to knock that guy down. For instances like that, you want to knock him down, because if you shoot him, you fail, as you just saw. That's how most of the gang hideouts are. You got to find the person and knock him down. So, all that being said, what do I think of the game? Well, I think it's pretty damn good. Is it fucking amazing and spectacular? No. Is it a good open world sandbox game? Yeah, probably one of the best ones I've played in a long time. You know, it adds enough of its own to stand apart. So, I don't really do scores, but I do say, you know, whether or not somebody should buy the game or rent it or pass completely. And quite honestly, this one, buy this shit. Buy it and love it. You know, this is a great game. It's fun to mess around with people. It's lately me and some of the buddies have been in the chat just talking while we're playing the game, because it's fun to do that kind of shit. The online free roam does suck. You can't do much with it, but
please state the nature of your emergency.
it's whatever. You know, there's everything has its problems. But yeah, so this is Master Lucifer, and I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. Feel free to like and subscribe and comment and tell me how much I suck, if I actually suck. And if I have anything that you guys want me to improve on next time, let me know. I'll do what I can.
Watch it! Take cover!
So, I hope y'all have a good day or night, whatever it is for y'all. Oops, I keep killing the guy. So, anyways.